Hello there on quite a rainy evening from Epcot. I am at Epcot to go to the Flower and Garden Festival one final time. It is a bit of a rainy day at Epcot tonight, but I am excited nonetheless. I just got off of work and I am quite hungry. So I actually don't plan on being at Epcot for very long tonight. I'm pretty much here just to get a few favorite food items from the Flower and Garden Food Festival, and then I'm heading over to Magic Kingdom. Honestly, I love when it rains like this. It's just a very light drizzle and it's a little bit cozy just being underneath an umbrella. So tomorrow is July 4th, which means tomorrow is the final day of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, to be followed up by the International Food and Wine Festival, which I believe starts July 14th and then runs until November 19th this year. That's a pretty long run for a food festival. So what I would like to do today is just take a lap around Epcot and enjoy the festival one final time. I might head over here to this gift shop to see if they're still doing Spike's Pollination Scavenger Hunt. If not, then I'm just gonna get some food today and then head over to Magic Kingdom for some very exciting fireworks. Okay, so I went inside Gateway Gifts back over there and they are not doing the scavenger hunt. I don't know if they ran out of maps or the redemption prizes because the festival's still going on, but no scavenger hunt today, unfortunately. Which is probably good because then I can just sort of focus on what I'm here to do today, which is just to eat some food and just have one final culinary festival trip this year. So I guess I'm going to start in this direction over by Test Track and just make one large lap around the World Showcase and World Celebration / World Discovery / World Nature and just get some more food. Okay, so I guess I'm going to pass through here, past Creations, and over on the other side over towards Test Track. So I've been thinking a lot about Mission Space, and I think it's about time for me to conquer my fear and just ride Mission Space Orange for the first time ever. I don't think that's going to be today. I already know that it's absolutely not going to be today, but I need to do it at some point. Right now I'm heading over to Farmer's Feast, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I think I'm going to get the barbecue seared pork tenderloin today because that just sounds really good. And then I think I might continue in this direction. All right, so I'm at a table right outside of the Creations shop, and that's what I got from the Farmer's Feast, the barbecue seared pork tenderloin with summer succotash, herb butter, and grapefruit vinaigrette at a very wet table, I might add. I'm over here by the playground, which is currently uninhabited, either due to the weather or just the fact that it's closed. I still think I might go to that booth down there just to see if I want anything from there, but then I think I might commit to this figure 8 situation, where instead of going to Mexico, I might just divert myself over here and then head into the World Showcase over by Canada. All right, so that is where I ate way down there. It has also stopped raining, at least temporarily, so I think I can put this away, and it does look like the playground is just currently closed right now, probably due to the weather, but that was honestly so good. I loved that so much, and I guess now I'm heading over to the Sunshine Griddle, probably over here just to see if there's anything that I want. So I definitely don't want to stop at every single booth, but I am absolutely between either the corned beef brisket hash or the shrimp and grits, and I think I'm gonna go and get the shrimp and grits just because that's one of Brennan's favorites too, and I'm going to eat it out of solidarity. Okay, so I got the shrimp and grits. Like I said, this is blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with brown gravy and sweet corn salsa. And this is over by Test Track, which is currently down for weather, but I think I just heard a car cycling here a minute ago, which is generally a good sign for a potential reopening. Okay, so now I'm heading out of World Discovery, I suppose. All these flowers used to look so vibrant, but I'm heading into, I guess, technically World Nature over there and then into the World Showcase. I don't know what the technical boundaries of World Celebration and World Nature and World Discovery are, but I'm sure I'll find them out at some point. So I'm going to head over to those booths right over there, and then I'll just start my journey into the World Showcase over by Canada, like I said, and hopefully make it back over to, I think, the Monorail to take that over to Magic Kingdom a little bit later. So over here are the Flavorful Kitchen and then the Honey Bistro. So let's see if I want to get anything from either of these. Okay, so I was pretty tempted to get this. It did look good. I don't know, should I get it? And of course I totally did end up getting the salmon from the Flavorful Kitchen back over there just because it looked really good. Looks like the playground is open. Over here, there goes a monorail, and I have yet again another wet table here. So this is the seared lasso salmon with farro risotto and micro herbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and then probably head into the World Showcase because I don't think I can keep stopping at every single booth or I'll never get out of Epcot and over to Magic Kingdom. So I genuinely did want to bypass this booth, but I think I'm going to get this honey and sweet corn spoon bread and then also maybe this orange blossom honey wine down here. Okay, so what I ended up getting, which is what I said that I was going to get, this is the Tupelo honey and sweet corn spoon bread with jalapenos, bacon, and house-made whipped honey butter. And then this is the wine that I got. This is the Florida Orange Groves Winery Orange Blossom Honey Wine from St. Petersburg. Okay, so the cornbread ended up being a little bit dry. It was still good, but the wine was so sweet and delicious. I would absolutely get that again. So I think I'm pretty good at bypassing all of the booths at the entrance into the World Showcase, which is going to be the Mexico booth, the Trowel and Trellis booth, the Pineapple Promenade, and then the Citrus Blossom, yeah, right over here. But I might stop straight ahead at the Canada booth because I feel like there's been multiple times this year where we've just been too full to stop here. See, so I'm sort of conflicted because I came up here to the menu just to refresh myself on what they have here. I want to get the seared scallops because I love scallops so much, but I don't necessarily love these scallops at this particular festival, just how they do the scallops. I don't know, but I haven't had them this year, and I don't not like them, but I prefer other iterations of scallop. I think I might bypass it this year. Oh no! However, heading into the United Kingdom, I believe I'm going to go ahead and stop at the cider house. I'm just gonna go get this BLT scone. Let's see what's going on with that. So that was the cider house, and I, of course, did end up getting what I said that I was going to get. This is the BLT scone with applewood smoked bacon, sun-dried tomato, and basil. And then I surprised myself, and I got this. This is the Snake Bite, which is a combination of triple jam hard cider and pure brewed organic lager, I think. And I'm also, again, at a very damp table right over here next to the Rose and Crown pub. So this snake bite is delicious, but that scone was terrible. I don't really put down Disney food that often. That was just not good at all. There's also a massive full rainbow right now, which is very nice. So I believe that I'm probably going to have room for one more food item during my trip today, which is going to be dessert, I'd imagine, and that's going to be over in Germany, I think. I'd like to complete my lap around the World Showcase, hopefully reasonably soon, because I'd like to get over to the Monorail just to make sure that I have enough time to head over to Magic Kingdom. And I'm not going to be actually going to Magic Kingdom, I'm going to be going, hopefully, to one of the resorts. I might surprise myself with some sort of an appetite along the way, but I am very full currently. I definitely do not want to end my final trip this year on that scone. That was such a dry, sad memory. I was about to be a little bit sad because I didn't think that I got Frushi this year, but I totally did when we came with my parents. So that's good. It looks so beautiful right now, and I think Spaceship Earth is about to light up over there. There's a concert going on right now in the America Gardens Theater, but I am continuing onward over to Germany. I'm getting pretty close. I think that I came to the Magnolia Terrace a good amount of times this year, and I would get the oysters again, but I'm a little bit nervous now. One booth that I don't think that we stopped at, or one country just in general, is Italy up here. Just the food at this booth is so expensive. It's very good, but I don't know. I hesitate to pay for it. Look at this sunset right now with Spaceship Earth silhouetted in the background. I'm excited for this to illuminate because it's doing, I believe, a different sort of light up package tonight and tomorrow night for Independence Day. So this is the Primavera Kitchen, which just has historically always had very expensive food, albeit very good. See, this all looks so appetizing, especially that bomboloni, because I'm in the mood for some sort of a dessert right now. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Germany. Right now nobody is on the little walkable train path, and that's probably due to the fact that there are no trains at all right now on either side. It's still a relaxing little way to sort of bypass the crowds on the main thoroughfare right over here. But it would be nice if there were some trains over here in the little train area. So I can see Spaceship Earth lit up over there as an American flag that just happened. I wanted to come and say goodbye to probably my favorite topiaries that came back for the festival this year. They're a little bit different than they have been in the past. A little bit less silly, but still my favorites nonetheless. Okay, so my final booth of the Flower and Garden Festival this year is probably going to be this booth straight ahead over here. This is the Bowen Market, and I'm going to be getting the warm cheese strudel, which is one of my festival favorites. Okay, so it's almost dark. I'm over here by the water, and there's a pretty nice view of Spaceship Earth over there with the American flag Independence overlay, and this is what I got. This is the warm strudel with cheese and mixed berries that I just got. Alright, I've almost made it back to the front of the World Showcase, so I'm heading past China currently right now. I said farewell to my little panda friend over there, the topiary, and I just have a few more pavilions to go. So the Epcot fireworks are in about 15 minutes, but I have a little bit more time to make it over to Magic Kingdom for the fireworks over there that I'm going to be watching maybe from the Contemporary. I'm running low on motivation and fumes. Today I have been working until midnight every single night this week, and then this morning I happened to work very early, and then I just really wanted to come to Epcot. This is my final opportunity for the festival, so here I am. All right, so I just walked across the bridge from the Odyssey building / the old Epcot Preview Center. I'm heading hopefully to beat the monorail. This is a pretty cool sight though, with Mickey, Minnie, and Spaceship Earth illuminated behind them. That is pretty neat. So the idea is to catch the monorail so I don't have to drive over to the TTC and then walk over to the monorail station. So I just saw the monorail, so I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but I am definitely going to try. I think it just pulled into the station. This is pretty cool. This is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. I knew that they were doing this, but I have not yet gotten to see it. How cool is this? So because I'm definitely going to miss this monorail, I think I might just go ahead and just take my car over there rather than wait for the next monorail, which could be about 15 minutes or so from now. So hopefully I can make it over there in time for the fireworks, which are going to be in about 30 minutes, I think. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm just slowly backing up right now, just on my way to the parking lots. That's cool. I'm glad that I stopped to watch that. Hooray! And there's the American flag right there. That is, whoa, that is a lot up close. It's a little bit easier to see the further you back up, but that is pretty cool, all things considered. I think that it's very slowly moving, from what I can tell. Like, it's not like a stagnant American flag. I think that it's very subtly waving. Okay, so that monorail is long gone, so I am heading to my car, and I think this will work out a little bit better to go ahead and just take my car over to Magic Kingdom. See, so there goes a monorail right now, which I could have taken, but I think this will work out a little bit better in the sense that the idea was to take the monorail to take the resort monorail over to the Contemporary, and maybe now I can just watch it from the Polynesian. All right, and I've made it over to the Magic Kingdom, and I've been keeping an eye out for the monorail, and so far I have been beating it. So now here is my question. I have about 15 minutes until the fireworks start. Do I head to the Polynesian, or do I try to risk it and head over to the Contemporary? I think that if I sincerely want to be safe, I should probably just watch it from the Polynesian, and then I can exit from Magic Kingdom a little bit easier and probably quicker that way. So I have not even seen the monorail yet from Epcot, so I might keep beating the Epcot monorail. This is a challenge that I wasn't really planning on doing today, but look at that. I beat the Epcot monorail almost. Or at least I have so far. Okay, I'm pulling into the transportation ticket center right now. I think I'm going to definitely go ahead and head over to the Polynesian just to make sure that I can see the entirety of the fireworks. Okay, so the fireworks starts in about 5 minutes. So I'm just heading over to the beach at the Polynesian. Still have not seen a monorail from Epcot, which is questionable. All right, so it's a little bit dark, but I'm over here by the map, and I'm heading to the beach. Right over here, right by the Polynesian bungalows, and I'm pretty much right over here where that sticker says, "You are here." So I've not explicitly said the name yet. It is very busy over here. Wow, this is surprising. So I am about to watch Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert, and this guy. And there it is. 4th of July fireworks that happen on 3rd of July, in addition to the 4th of July. It is so busy over here on the beach right now, and there's no audio. I love 180-degree fireworks. That is so incredibly cool. What? How awesome is that? It's going to be so cool to see from inside the park, which I currently have blackouts. That's not obvious because I totally would have been inside the park if I could have. walking through a majority of this, but there's no audio. I'm also playing around with some focus settings, aperture settings, just being so far away to focus, and the aperture difficult to control. Wow. That is gorgeous. So cool to see in person. Right now I wish that was coming across on camera. Going back and forth between focus and out of focus. Just to see what shows up best. Because it either wants to focus on the castle or the fireworks. Oh, that was cool. There were some red, white, and blue sparkles off of the castle. You can sort of see that over there, I think. Whoa. Okay, that might be the 60 degree. Wow, the delay on that sound was awesome. I'm literally just giving firework and camera commentary right now. I'm so sorry. But I've committed to it. These fireworks are pretty. And big. That's incredible. Oh my god. There has to be the finale, right? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow. That was great. This is where I watched the fireworks from, this beach here, which I've never seen it this packed with people. So I guess the secret's out. This is a fantastic place to watch the fireworks from, just way over here at the very end of the Polynesian bungalows. All right, now to head back to the car to try to beat the crowd that is probably exploding out of Magic Kingdom right now. All right, I made it back over to the Transportation and Ticket Center. I go ahead to catch the tram back to my car.
Alrighty, y'all, welcome aboard the Village Tram. On behalf of your driver, George, myself here in the back door. We hope y'all had a magical day here today at the Magic Kingdom. Who had a great time? We are going to make one stop today, one stop smack dab in the middle of Scar and Captain Hook. That will be our one and only stop for the night.
Alright, so I've made it back from the tram back to the parking lots, and I'm heading to my car, and it looks like I, for the most part, have beat the crowd. There's a little bit of a line down there, but that is by no means as bad as it's probably going to get within about 15 minutes to half an hour. So I've made it back to my car. That was my trip to Epcot to go to the Flower and Garden Festival one final time before it concludes tomorrow on July 4th, to be replaced in a little bit more than a week with the Food and Wine Festival, which is exciting, and then coming to Magic Kingdom to go to the Polynesian to watch the 4th of July fireworks here, which also happen on the 3rd of July, in addition to tomorrow, the 4th of July. And I think that there's a patriotic tag over at Epcot on the 4th of July also, but I just wanted to go to the festival one final time before it concludes, and then I wanted to see the fireworks as best as I could, which would have been fun to go over to the Contemporary, but it's also fun to see them from the Polynesian. And now I legitimately beat so many people out of the park. It is about to get very busy heading out of the Transportation and Ticket Center parking lot. So thank you for hanging out with me today. This was a very last minute decision to come here and to do this, but I had a good time. I'm tired, and it's very humid and hot, so I'm heading home. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.